Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night and that you'll enjoy the video. And thank you so much for watching.
If a woman says she's funny, I automatically believe her. But if a man says he's funny, I assume that he is the kind of person that just says a quote from a blockbuster comedy and acts like that's a joke. Like, that's not your joke, baby boy. That's Vince Vaughn's joke.
Right, I know you're not trying to be funny, but you saying you believe all women are funny, it's the funniest thing I've heard in my entire life. Not the most accurate one, but still funny.
It's funny that guys who were hot in high school grow up and become just some bald guy.
Okay, fair enough. Receding hairline? Sure, we can all make fun of that. What's funnier is, I was never even hot in high school. But there is one thing that is funnier than all of that. All the hot girls in high school, they all grew up to be placeholders for Chad and Tyrone, and somehow they all grew up to be single mothers. Nobody is nicer than a guy that hasn't slept with you yet. Now I feel sad for you. Actually, I don't care, but I can pretend that for a second. Cause actually, there is a guy that is nicer than that. And that would be a guy that sees you long term and wants you in his life. And what's sad about it is you obviously never dealt with a guy like that. And that's the part I can pretend I'm sad for you. You look close to 40, maybe even over 40, and you've only dealt with guys that wanted to sleep with you? Hey, I mean, if it worked for you, that's great, because I'm pretty sure it worked for them.
Okay, TikTok, I need help. How do I deal with weaponized incompetency from my kids? I've Googled this a lot, and all I'm finding is articles on how to deal with it in a relationship. My kids grew up watching my ex pull this, and so they, of course, learned how to do it. My oldest is turning 15 this year, and it is getting so bad. A couple months ago, I noticed that when she was doing this stuff, I would get triggered, and then rather than getting upset and taking it out on her, I would shut down, and so she would get away with it. But as I've been catching that and correcting myself and starting to hold her more accountable, it is turning into quite a battle. She gets angry when she is asked to do the basics, like her own laundry, and then does not do it properly or causes damage in the process so that I won't ask her to do it again. And when she gets called out on that, she gets mad at me and is like, well, then don't ask me to do it. Sometimes it's like she is trying to get me to get triggered and shut down, and when I don't shut down, she is visibly surprised and escalates it and suddenly starts raging, actually exactly how her father used to. And it's not just me that's feeling the brunt of it. She's raging at her siblings, she's raging at everybody. In fact, one of my younger kids commented that when she gets mad, it's like daddy's living at home all over again. What do I do? How do I help her unlearn this without our entire household becoming a war zone this summer?
This is what I love the most about this platform. The fact that I need to scream at my monitor for 20 minutes before I start edit and record, just so I can keep it polite and friendly. So obviously I need to say this with all the respect that I can possibly gather. You, ma'am, is the incompetent one. Your daughter is a teenager. All teenagers rebel. And the fact that she went through your divorce, watching you kick her dad out, it's obviously not helping her. It's just giving her one more reason to rebel. Also, you're not looking for professional help, but instead you're going on TikTok. I'm not even gonna look through your comments because, to be honest, I'm scared of what I'm gonna find out. Probably just some other nose piercing lunatics just like yourself giving you advices. Weaponized incompetence from a teenager? No, ma'am, again, you're the incompetent one. And I hate to say this, but you're obviously failing at raising your kids.
I am dating the guy I told my ex not to worry about. And before you come for my throat, hear me out. I was in a relationship with someone who constantly questioned me and was constantly testing whether or not I was fully committed or in this relationship. And ultimately, all of these insecurities led to a very toxic relationship between the two of us. We were getting into really aggressive fights, very unreasonable conversations, and we weren't making any progress. Pair that with the fact that I was friends with a guy, / guys in general, which was like a huge no-no for my ex. And so when I made friends with Tom, a new guy in my friend group, it was a large SOS from my ex. This drove our relationship to be even more toxic, even more tumultuous, even more second-guessing. To the point where I finally woke up and I was like, you know what? This isn't serving me. It sure as hell ain't serving you. And so we broke up, which was the best thing for both of us. So I know what it looks like. We broke up, I start dating this other guy who I was friends with, like sus. But I would have never looked in that person's direction romantically in that way if I felt valued and loved in my current relationship.
Yeah, right. So toxic this, toxic that. But in the end, you prove him right. The guy he said you're gonna go for, you went for. But he was the toxic one. Okay, got it. Even while in the relationship, you valued your guy friend more than you valued your boyfriend. So the truth is, he should have kicked you to the streets, but instead he wasted his time on you and on a relationship that was doomed to fail from the beginning.
It's like the older I get, the more time I spend on this app, I find something new to be upset with men every day. It's like, oh, and they do that? And that's why they do that?
I know, right? That platform. If only there was an easy solution. Don't go on TikTok. Instead, you should come over to my channel. If that's not gonna make a vein pop on your forehead, then I don't know what will.
Men don't like this. Men don't like that. I don't like men. Now what?
Well, now it's my turn. I never use the term all men, obviously, but in this case, I'll make an exception. So here's from all of us to you. You're important to no one, nothing you said have any value, and we absolutely don't care about what you like or dislike. And somehow, for some weird reason, none of us like you.
Now that it's Leo season, I don't want to hear any. You're too much. You're too loud. You're so annoying. Why do you talk so much? Why are you so excited? Please tell me this is satire. These are the kinds of videos people make parodies about. Shh. Save that energy for Virgo season, babe. Okay?
No, not okay. Because you decided to post your video now when it's Leo season or something. You should have waited until Virgo season or something so I can say all those things to you. It's funny, isn't it, how we have a ring on every finger except for the finger that matters. Maybe because you're talking about Leo season or Virgo season or whatever season. I thought it's summer, not some Leo whatever. So since it is summer, I'm gonna say whatever I want back to you. Everything you said is dumb, that's why they make parodies about that stuff.
These ones are my favorite earrings to wear, my favorite hoops. It looks so good on me. Honestly, you should, huh? You love them? No, you have them. No, I don't want them anymore. It suits you better. Please have them. I'm not going to wear them ever.
Wait, hold on. I've seen you in a different video before, didn't I? You were the one trying to eat Jacques Cousteau, right? Ah, there you are.
You know what?
Yes. I know. No need to proceed with the story. I'm fully aware. I know. No need. I know.
You don't know.
I know what.
You don't know.
Then why you ask?
Can I tell you?
Something else? Please go ahead. Not the first thing that I have full knowledge of. Tell something new.
And somehow we made it to the end of the video. I do hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, thank you so much for watching. Stay safe and I will see you in the next one.